know because he answered mine. God still answers prayer, not always early, not always on my time, but he answers in ways I did not expect but needed more. God still answers prayer. He answers still. I prayed for something for so long I lost the count of mornings on my knees beside the mountain I could not mount. And people said, perhaps it is not his will. And I began to wonder if the heaven had gone still. But I kept talking to the silence anyway, because I had nowhere else to bring the weight of my days. And something in me knew, the feeling had long gone, that the one I was addressing was still listening all along. And then one ordinary morning, not dramatic, not a sign, the answer walked in wearing clothes I almost didn't recognize. God still answers prayer. I know because he answered mine. God still answers prayer, not always early, not always on my time, but he answers in ways I did not expect but needed more. God still answers prayer. He answers still. I have sat beside the hospital bed and prayed through the night. I have prayed for the prodigal to come home into the light. I have prayed for the marriage and the miracle and the door, and I have seen the answer come in seasons I was praying for no more. Because the waiting had worn the faith down to the bone, and the answer came the morning I had finally let it go and surrendered. And that surrender was the thing that made the space for what Jah had been preparing, everything. And now I tell it everywhere I go, and every time I can, that the prayer I almost stopped was the prayer that changed the plan. God still answers prayer. I know because he answered mine. And God still answers prayer, not always early, not always on my time, but he answers in ways I did not expect but needed more. God still answers prayer. He answers still. God answered what I asked, and God answered my pain. Not always with the yes and not always with the when, but always with the presence of a God who answers men and women who could come broken to the throne without a case, without a right, without a record. Only mercy, only grace, and Jah still bends the ear of heaven to the cry of the small. And if he answered me, he will answer your call. Ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and the door shall be open to everyone who asks, who seeks, who knocks. Jah hears the prayer, Jah sees the tear, Jah knows the need before you speak. Ask and he answers, Jah answers still. God still answers prayer. I know because he answered mine. God still answers prayer. Not always early, not always on my time, but he answers in ways I did not expect but needed more. God still answers prayer. He answers still. So bring the prayer you almost gave up on tonight, the one that feels too old, too warm, too far from the light. Jah has not forgotten what you laid before the throne, and the answer is already moving. You are not praying alone. God still answers prayer. He answered mine. He will answer yours. Yeah, he called the last person they expected. He used the one the world had long rejected. He chose the broken and the wrong and the disgraced, and put them in the very center of his grace. The last person they expected, that was me. The last person they expected, that could be you. Be free. Zacchaeus was too short and too corrupt to be considered for anything but judgment, but Jesus stopped and delivered an invitation to his house. Come down, I will dine with you today. And the whole crowd murmured, why would he go that way? To the house of a sinner, to the man they all despised. But grace does not consult the crowd before it is applied. And Zacchaeus came down running, and his life was never sane, because the last man anyone expected, Jesus called by name. And it was always the unlikely, always the outcast and the lost, that Jah walked toward deliberately. Regardless of the cost, he called the last person they expected. He used the one the world had long rejected. He chose the broken and the wrong and the disgraced, and put them in the very center of his grace. The last person they expected, that was me. The last person they expected, that could be you. Be free. Paul was holding coats while Stephen was being stoned to death, breathing threats and murder with his every waking breath. Against the church, the last man anyone would choose to carry the gospel to the Gentiles. Spread the news to the whole world. But Jah met him on the road to Damascus, knocked him to the ground and asked him, why do you come against us? And the persecutor became the preacher, the destroyer became the builder, and the last man anyone expected wrote half the scripture, because 'Cause God does not look at what you were, He sees what you will be. And the most unlikely candidate is often the one He set free. Called the last person they expected. He used the one the world had long rejected. He chose the broken and the wrong and the disgraced, and put them in the very center of His grace. The last person they expected, that was me. The last person they expected, that could be you. Be free. So if you have disqualified yourself from everything because of where you've been and what the past years bring as evidence against your worthiness, listen carefully. Jah has a history of choosing who we least expect to see. Rise up, step out, step forward, bear the name. He called the fisherman, He called the taxman just the same. He calls the addicted and the broken and be ashamed, and gives them back the purpose that the enemy had claimed. Not many wise, not many mighty, not many noble were called, but Jah chose the foolish things to shame the wise. He chose the weak things to shame the strong. He chose the base and the despised, the things that are not, to bring to nothing the things that are, so that no flesh should glory in His presence. He chose you, He chose you, the last one they expected. He chose you. He called the last person they expected. He used the one the world had long rejected. He chose the broken and the wrong and the disgraced, and put them in the very center of His grace. The last person they expected, and that was me. The last person they expected, that could be you. Be free. So stop telling Jah why you cannot be the one He uses. The history of His kingdom is the history of His choosing, of the ones that no committee would have ever put forward, and making them the cornerstone of everything He's working toward. The last person they expected, that was me. The last person they expected, that could be you. Be free. Zacchaeus was too short and too corrupt to be considered for anything but judgment, but Jesus stopped and delivered an invitation to His house. Come down, I will dine with you today. And the whole crowd murmured, why would He go that way? To the house of a sinner, to the man they all despised. But grace does not consult the crowd before it is applied. And Zacchaeus came down running, and his life was never seen, because the last man anyone expected Jesus called by name. And it was always the unlikely, always the outcast and the lost. I stopped pretending I was fine. I stopped performing for a life that wasn't mine. I stopped pretending, took the mask off at the door, and Jah met me as I was, and loved me even pretending, and I finally found what's real. For years I showed up, polished and prepared, with answers for the questions and the weight of looking cared for, taken care of, having it together, doing well, while the version no one saw was living in a shell of someone I had built to make the room feel comfortable, while I grew more invisible, more unreachable, more terrible inside. And the distance between the face and the feeling was the wound that kept on widening and kept on stealing every real connection, every chance at being known, until the day the mask became too heavy and too old, and I let it fall, and Jah picked up what it had covered and said, "Hold." I stopped pretending I was fine. I stopped performing for a life that wasn't mine. I stopped pretending, took the mask off at the door, and Jah met me as I was. He loved me even more. I stopped pretending, and I finally found what's real. I watch the strongest people in the room and be the loneliest at midnight in the gloom of the performance finally ending when they close the door. And the exhaustion of the keeping up is more than anyone around them ever sees or ever asks, 'cause we celebrate the performance and we hand out the masks at the door of every system here. Put the sound fitting, and we wonder why the loneliness is winning. But Jah never asked me for the polished and the right. He asked me for the real, the broken. Bring it into the light. I stopped pretending I was fine. I stopped performing for a life that wasn't mine. I stopped pretending, took the mask off at the door, and Jah met me as I was and loved me even more. I stopped pretending, and I finally found what's real. And the connections that I'm making now are the ones that really grow, because the real attracts the real. The honest finds the honest, and Jah built something from my nothing that the performance never promised. And I breathe differently now, I sleep differently now. The weight of the pretending was a cost I did not count, until I set it down and felt the difference in my chest, and found that being nothing before Jah was more than all the rest. The truth shall set you free, the truth about who you are before Jah. Not the performance, not the title, not the version you maintain for the crowd. Bring the real, bring the broken, bring the honest. Jah already sees it, He has always seen it. Stop pretending and be free. Jah loves the real you. He took the mask off at the door, and Jah met me as I was and loved me even more. it's real. So tonight, take off whatever you have worn to make it through. The version of yourself that is not actually you. Jah is in the room, and He already knows your face. The real one, the hidden one, and He is full of grace. I stopped pretending. Jah met me as I was. He loved me more. My darkest year made me into something I could not have built in the light. My darkest year made me, forge me in a fire I did not choose but could not fight. I would not trade the darkness now for all the easy years I lost. My darkest year made me, and Jah paid the cost. I would not have chosen it, not in 1,000 years. Would I have signed up for that season and those tears? The loss, the grief, the stripping, and the long uncertain road. The silence and the sickness and the unbearable load. But looking back from where I stand today, further on, I see the person that the darkness formed when it was done. And the version of me standing here could not have come to be without the year that broke me open. It is plain to see that Jah was in the darkness doing what the light could never do, building in the breaking what the easy years were never going to. My darkest year made me into something I could not have built in the light. My darkest year made me, forged me in a fire I did not choose but could not fight. I would not trade the darkness now for all the easy years I lost. My darkest year made me, and Jah paid the cost. I have spoken to the ones who came out of the worst of things, stronger, not in the way that brags, but in the way that brings a quiet to the storm around them, a steadiness of soul that only comes from having been completely out of control, and finding that the ground held, that Jah held in the fire, and what came out the other side was stripped of the desire for what did not matter, and refined toward what is real. And the cost of that refinement, yes, but look at what they feel. And they would not undo the year that made them who they are, because the darkness was the making, and the making left a star. My darkest year made me into something I could not have built in the light. My darkest year made me, forged me in a fire I did not choose but could not fight. I would not trade the darkness now for all the easy years I lost. My darkest year made me, and Jah paid the cost. testimony that I speak for anyone who has heard the same kind of silence in the same kind of night, and needs to know that something good can come from the fight. Not immediately, not while you are in the middle of it, not when the fire's at its worst, not while you sit in the ash of everything, but Jah is in the ash, and what he builds from what the fire leaves will last. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, my sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because the testing of your faith produces perseverance, and perseverance must finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything, not lacking anything. The darkest year is working, Jah is working. Trust the process, trust Jah, trust the making. My darkest year made me, hey, into something I could not have built in the light. My darkest year made me, forged me in a fire I did not choose but could not fight. I would not trade the darkness now for all the easy years I lost. My darkest year made me, and Jah paid the cost. So to the one inside the darkest year right now, hold on. What Jah is building in you cannot be seen until it's done, and the person on the other side of this will know a thing that no amount of easy living could have ever given. My darkest year made me, Jah was in it, he made me. You were praying for me when I didn't know I needed it. You were praying for me every morning, every night. You were doing it, and the prayers you prayed in secret became the walls around my life. You were praying for me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I was living like nobody was watching from above, too busy with my own disaster to notice anyone's love. And somewhere in a room I rarely thought about, a woman on her knees was fighting for me without doubt. My grandmother, my mother, the one I took for granted, who watered what they could not see, who faithfully had planted every prayer like a seed in ground that showed no sign of growing, and kept on planting, kept on praying, kept on going. And the night I hit the bottom, someone's prayer was holding me, and I did not know it then, but now I know, and now I see. You were praying for me when I didn't know I needed it. You were praying for me every morning, every night. You were doing it, and the prayers you prayed in secret became the walls around my life. You were praying for me. Thank you, thank you. There are people in my story who will never read these words, who are gone now, who prayed for me and never saw it work. In the visible sense, who went to their rest, still trusting that Jah would do what they had asked, still believing, still adjusting. The prayers for my condition, still mentioning my name before the throne of grace each morning. morning, always the same. Petition and the answer came, but they were gone to see it. And I carry the weight of that love, and I refuse to waste it. Because someone paid in prayer a debt I did not know was owed. And the least that I can do is walk worthy of the road. You were praying for me when I didn't know I needed it. You were praying for me every morning, every night. You were doing it. And the prayers you prayed in secret became the walls around my life. You were praying for me. Thank you, thank you. So now I am the one who prays for those who do not know that someone lifts their name before the throne and will not go, without mentioning the ones who are too far or too lost to find their way back. And I pray regardless of the cost, because I know what prayer can do in someone else's night. Because someone prayed for me through mine and held the light. And the chain of intercession stretches back through all the years. And I am not the first, and I will not be the last. Jah hears the effective fervent prayer of a righteous man. Availeth much, availeth much. The prayer that grandmother prayed in the dark availeth much. Jah heard it. The prayer that mother prayed at midnight, Jah heard it. Jah answered. Someone prayed you through. Someone is praying you through right now. You are not alone. Someone is praying for you. Jah hears every prayer, every prayer. You were praying for me when I didn't know I needed it. You were praying for me every morning, every night. You were doing it. And the prayers you prayed in secret became the walls around my life. You were praying for me. Thank you, thank you. So to the one who prays and never sees the answer that they seek, to the intercessor on their knees through every night and week, your prayer is not wasted, it is working, it is real. And the one you're praying for will one day know exactly how they feel about the love that held them when they didn't know. You were praying for me. I know it now, thank you. It is not too late. Jah never closed that door. It is not too late. He is the God of one more. One more morning, one more chance, one more beginning. It is not too late. The race is not over. Keep on running. It is not too late. I told myself the story that my time had come and gone, that the window for the calling had been open and was done, that the years I wasted were the years I could not get, and the man I was supposed smaller than my name, and told myself that ordinary was the same as what Jah had for me, to quiet the ache of the life I hadn't lived and the choices I didn't make. But Jah spoke into the settling and he said, I have not changed my mind. What I call you to is still the calling. You are not behind, it is not too late. Jah never closed that door. It is not too late. He is the God of one more. One more morning, one more chance, one more beginning. It is not too late. The race is not over. Keep on running. It is not too late. Hey, Abraham was 75 when the call came on his life. Sarah laughed at 90 when Jah said she'd be a wife. To a promise, Moses was 80 at the burning bush, and Caleb was 85 when he said, give me this mountain, push me to the front. I am still strong, I am still called, I am ready. And Jah gave him the mountain, gave him what he said he'd give steady. Has been his faithfulness across the years and across the age. And the ones who thought too late found Jah still writing on their page. Because Jah does not measure time the way we count the years, and what looks like too late to us is perfectly on time up there. It is not too late. Jah never closed that door. It is not too late. He is the God of one more. One more morning, one more chance, one more beginning. It is not too late. The race is not over. Keep on running. Oh, it is not too late. So I am picking up the thing I put down years ago, the calling and the purpose and the seed I failed to sow in the season that was given, and I'm planting it today with whatever years remain, and trusting Jah to make a way. Because the harvest does not ask when the planting was begun, it only asks if the seed is faithful to the sun. And Jah, who makes the seed grow, will not penalize the late. He only asks, will you plant now? And I say yes before it's too late. For I know the plans I have for you, says Jah, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. It is not too late. The plan is still standing. It is not too late. Jah has not moved on. Pick it up, pick it up. What you put down, it is not too late. Jah says it is not too late. Oh. Jah never closed that door. It is not too late. He is the God of one more. Oh, oh, oh. One more morning, one more chance, one more beginning. It is not too late. The race is not over. Keep on running. It is not too late. So whoever told you that your season was behind you, they were wrong. And whoever said the door was closed, they did not write the song. The Jah is singing over your life, and the song says, come. The door is open, the call is standing. The race is not yet run. It is not too late.